Welcome back. It's time for the first semi-final here on COD4. If you're wondering what's the other semi-final, it's currently going on stream number 2. But however, it's none other than Protective versus Infused Thermal Take. Protective coming out with Maze, Merc, Mirage, Yivit, and Whispers, while Infused Thermal Take with Lincoln. Let's see, Kex, Koa, Alpha, and finally, Flea is Cesia. Joining me here on the stream is none other than Enza. Enza, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I've had a lack of decent games today, so I'm hoping this one's going to be a great one. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty good, actually. Overall, of course, the first matches, the first 3 were pretty much to be expected. A little bit boring, a little bit slow. Lots of 16 months is not Counter-Strike. A lot of 13-2s, that sort of play. Really not all that interesting, but we have seen some interesting plays being made so far. So, out of sheer curiosity, what can you tell me about Team Protective? What can you tell me about this Turkish line?
Well, they did beat Team IMAX. I'm not completely sure about what the score was. I completely forgot. But there was a cheating accusation towards Mirage from IMAX, from Exor, and Skin.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to have to see how that one plays out this game. So.
And Mirage being their...
SMG, I think. But he took an SMG on one side, then an AK on another. So it's kind of weird.
It's not all there is. Sometimes you see a player swapping on players. So that's definitely possible. It's just, I was rather disappointed not to see Lowland Lions in this cup. Now I know Chubby is in Holland this weekend to do some stuff for MSI, I think. So that's one of the reasons why he was. Well, Lowland Lions are not participating in this tournament. I did have a chat with him earlier today, and I told him about my discontent about the whole situation. He said, "Yeah, I'm really sad about it as well, but well, we got to pay the bills somehow." So okay, that's fair enough. But overall, matches have been quite decent. But in the meantime, let's go into this game. How is this 1-1? How did we miss the first one? Because I was pretty sure that was actually the knife round that we saw. Oh, no, never mind. I'm being an idiot. As Kex will be still running that scope. Out towards Crash he goes. If he looks towards A in the very next seconds, then he may actually pick himself one up. But he is versus a Yuvit, who is the counter scope for Protective. Making just Cesium all by himself. On wooden he goes. Hewitt will pick him up. It's 2-1. Overall, though, have you actually ever heard of this Protective team?
No, not at all. I never heard of them before the game played earlier, so yeah, it's kind of a mystery of who they are. Never heard of them.
It would appear that sometimes you go into a place that is considered to be strange, where things become strange and daunting. They also call this the Twilight Zone. Meanwhile, Twilight Zone, Protective Merc, Kex on a rampage again. Getting himself a single deagle and a scope back-to-back, putting Whispers all by himself. Having a deagle in lower A. Not gonna make it out of there alive. It's 2-2.
And let's pick it up with Kex. You said before this that he's been an absolute machine so far. So let's see if he can repeat any of that during this round. He's going to go towards that B alley, and he's going to get the nade onto Merc there. He's just going to stay at the bomb. Going to get replied on with the nade from Merc, even if he's dead. Alpha with that AK coming in onto Mize. There's that. Infused are just stationary around that B site. Player with that AK coming in as well. The nade coming in from Whispers. Whispers with the second as well. He's going to get taken down though from Dexter. Yewit remains with the scope. And he's in a 1v2 situation with that bomb.
Absolutely. Yewit will be last man standing. Not going to survive very long by that broken wall. It's 2-3. Infused. I'm still going to say Infused should have this. They have the experience, they have the history when it comes to LAN events. I don't see any other outcome than Infused winning this, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree with you there.
Still, though, certain accusations come back and forth. And in all honesty, if it is the case, if Protective managed to win this here, or at least they're already in the semi-final of this cup, and I'm sure that they have already signed up for the Vengeance Cup, which is coming up very, very soon. I wonder how they were going to be performing in that, especially considering there's 248 teams in that, if I'm not completely mistaken.
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to see them participating in that as well. Maybe make a bit of a name for themselves. However, cheating accusations aside, ooh, Kex, that's a little bit awkward. Finally gets Whispers down. Yibit, however, is still in the game, and he's still right on top of that B site, looking to find Kex. Kex is already, on the other hand, looking towards a glitch. But knowing that Kex is somewhere around, waiting and waiting and waiting. Nobody on sandbags, and there is Kex, gets himself the hat trick and will get himself 2-4.
Absolutely. As let's see, let's pick it up with Mert. Currently the top fragger for Protective. Let's see what he can do this round. He's got a great spawn to A. He's going to be looking to dodge them nades, looking up. Bit of a fail strafe there. Does get tagged, but successfully gets into A. Gets flashed though. Oh, he actually dodges the flash. Goes into mid A, but gets taken down from Koa. Mirage is going to come in with that AK support. As Dexter with the double headshot. Mirage coming in with a headshot as well. It's headshot heaven here. As Mirage and Hewitt remain left standing for Protective against Kex, Alpha, and Cesium.
Yeah. Cesium, i.e. player. Lycan, i.e. Morgan. Hewitt will pick himself up one. He's still versus Kex, though. And Mirage is still there. Let's take a look at what Mirage is doing. Got himself AK just outside a broken wall. Just casual looking around. That's Kex taking down the scope. Tags him up though, Mirage. Right on broken wall. But that should give the call out for the rest of the Infused players to Alpha, who should be sitting on top of house. Gets Kex down. Quite surprisingly there. On towards Wooden. Is Alpha on Wooden? No, he's actually in lower. Does Mirage know? He's expecting something. The bomb is still sitting in lower A. No, actually on stairs in A. Alpha really doesn't need to do anything. There's 23 seconds. We know when he just have to sit on the stairs, which he's not doing. He's sitting in lower A, but still. And he just needs to wait for Mirage to come in.
It's just the waiting game. Who peaks first, you know?
He's actually going up on Wooden. Needs to do now. Needs to plant now. Alpha knows. Oh, he knows. Oh. Frustration. Oh, sees him. And round loss. Unlucky.
He quite close.
Yeah, he should have just gone for the plant.
Yeah, indeed. Obviously, the knife from Alpha there on bottom actually distracted him and took him off the bomb. But I'm going to see what Koa can do. He's been doing a good job of getting into the A site and defending it for Infused, as Kex is going to get the scope frag onto Hewitt. Yeah,
straight through blue room it goes. Takes down Hewitt. Great play. Let's see, like you said, let's take it from Koa.
Indeed. There's that. He's just going to go towards that bottom A with that SMG. Going to be scouting around, trying to find one of the Protective players, but all he has to do is cover that one spot, and his teammate just needs to cover the other. As Cesium will come up with the headshot. Merc with the Deagle. Mirage going to come in with some fire as well onto Kex. And Mirage with a second Whispers with one as well onto Koa, and Dexter onto Whispers. So Dexter remains 1v2 mid-A. Deagle out, and the bomb is going towards that B site. Mirage with it in hand. And should be able to get this plant down comfortably.
Yeah, Lycan, i.e. Dexter Morgan right now. Last man standing for Infused. Bombing planted on B. Merc and Mirage. Merc on sandbags. Mirage in the tall grass like a velociraptor. Yes, that's a reference you should probably get if you're a geek. Well, Lycan will get himself the first. Mirage will know. Mirage will know. But can he see, though? I can't see anything. Does he have foilers off? He should have. And Morgan, yeah, Lycan just needs to get a pick. Can he get through there? He knows where it is. He needs to go through the tree. On the one to bump side he goes. 13. Oh, he does it! Clutches it. Very well done.
God. How the hell did he just get that?
Explosives diffused.
Mirage had the perfect positioning there. Didn't have to really expose himself. He wasn't spotted, but he went for the frag. Stupid move from him. But, oh well, it's all said and done now.
Now, Kex will be the first one to be tagged up as Hewitt goes for the long-range shootings. And actually, Lycan will be the first one to drop. So the survivor of the last round will be the first one to go down. And this time around, Merc is actually top fragging, 7-7 compared to Lycan's 10-4. Kex, on the other hand, second man for Infused, has so far already proven himself in this tournament to be one hell of a shooter. We saw him versus Minx earlier on. And you know what? Looking at this lineup, I would not be surprised if Kex is one of the better scopes in this tournament. But of course, that's only because Miracle is not playing. So. Like, still kind of running scope and Outpost on fire. Well, Kex is down. Koa and Cesium will be the last man standing.
And all Protective really need to do now is sit in and just wait for Infused to push them. But if Merc is getting a bit too peaky, he's going to get taken down. But it is a 1v3. Koa remains. He's got it all to do here for Infused. As the bomb is going to go down on A very shortly, as Koa's just going to make his way towards that A site. He knows that the bomb's going down now. He jumps around the corner, gets taken down from Merc. That's going to be a comfortable 6-3 still, though, for Infused. As Protective gets one more round on that board.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 6-3. Infused still in the lead, but we've got 3 more rounds before halftime. Infused are going to have one interesting time attacking. Oh. Kex, as the drops, Whispers gets himself the kill, and Koa will suddenly be the last man standing versus 3. Nade goes out, Flash goes out. Flash is 1 out, actually. But Mirage will take him down. Was Mirage blinded?
No idea.
2 more rounds.
Absolutely, and Infused are going to be looking to get this 8-4. But Protective, if they can get themselves a 6-6 or even a 7-5 on attack, depending on how good they are in defense, that's going to be a great result for them, as Protective look like they're going to be pushing this mid extremely aggressive. As I'm following Merc now, he's in the midst of the smoke with that SMG. His team to back him up on the left as well. The flash goes out, hits his teammate in the face. Made's going to come round though, despite that, with the headshot onto Koa. Morgan is going to come in with the SMG. 2 SMG frags. Player with the AK. 2v4.
Morgan just around the corner. IE Lycan. Give in the meantime, decides to pop yet another kill off right by Broken Wall. Make that just Merc as the last man standing here for Protective. Can the Turkish lineup hold on? Well, we'll see in the next 59 seconds. Merc just casually SMGing right on top hardware. He sees the bomb in a distance. But nobody nearby, even though I think X is... Yes, I thought as much. Sitting right there. Still eyeing up that bomb. But in this case, looking... Oh, he's showing himself. They're going to know exactly where he is. They know the bomb is right by Broken Wall. And the first shot should already come in. Yeah. Kex sees the first, does get taken down. Alpha, ready to go. Alonzi on the reload it goes, takes down Merc. It's 4-7. 1 more round in this half. Enze.
Howdy.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
For a second there, I thought you were gone.
I wasn't gone. I was just...
enjoying.
breathing. Yes.
Oh! Kex in the meantime gets himself a sick little grenade. Detonate onto his maze. Will be the first one to shut him down. Ewan, on the other hand, has moved all the way up. When I look at this Turkish team, they're not all that aggressive when they're on their attacking side. They haven't really gone for A all that much. Something you would see in the bigger tournaments, at LANs. You see a lot of rushing right on towards A, and we haven't seen much of that.
Yeah, they're going for the more of the pick and roll approach, you know.
Yeah.
Get the picks, see what bomb site to go to, but I don't think it's working at the moment.
Absolutely not. Ewan just gets himself a nice little shot there on Kex, takes him down. And that right there is going to put one of the Infused players right on top of the B-Long. Who is it? It's nothing known other than Cesium.
So Ewan is trying to find that pick onto mid-A. Nothing's going to land for him, though. He's going to jump around the corner. The hardware guy has tagged him up extremely heavy. He was really lucky to get out of that. And as you said, look at Protective. The bomb's still in spawn with near on 30 seconds left. The time is about to tick, knowing they have to move. And if they don't move, they're going to lose this round. But it looks like they're going to lose it anyway. As Alpha will come in with that AK, stopping you in his tracks. Alpha with the second, Cesium with the third. That's going to be 8-4.
And it's halftime.
Absolutely.
13-5 for Lycan. Merc with 13-9. The bottom, Koa. Shotgun Koa. He's not even run shotgun yet, and this is Crash. But we're going to be on the attacking side, so we have some potential here. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go in towards round number 2, the second half of this matchup. It is none other than Protective versus Infused Tt. Let's go into the game. Let's go live. Joining me here on the comms is none other than Enza. For the first time in history, I've actually remembered his name. Oh, hello there, Kex. Sexy little shot right in towards hardware. And all of a sudden, there is only 3 men standing on both sides. And we're actually seeing Infused pushing in aggressively in towards A, something we just did not see from Protective at all.
Absolutely. Koa just making his way slowly into the A. Just going to be very cautious, because if he goes down, then that A push is completely gone. But there's only one player on A to stop him. But Kex is going to drop Maze, so Whispers remain.
He's just going to rotate around. Whispers is screwed.
As soon as Whispers gets downed, it will be the end of the round, and that will be 9-4, as Koa will finish it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well played there by Infused. As soon as that player in the... as soon as the Protective player that was sitting just near Sandbags went down, it was only a question of time for Kex to rotate. And Kex is opening up very, very nicely, consistently throughout this series. Shooting down one in towards hardware. Last run around this time, not being so lucky, but what can one do? Does get himself Whispers in the long run, so it's not really a problem. Gets himself the second on towards the Protective scope after finally going down, but his job has been done. 3 versus 3.
And again, go around front A, very cautiously trying to push in. Let's see from a different guy's perspective. Let's pick it up with Cesium, with the D. We're going down B long. I'm not sure Protective realized this, as he is going to be moving towards hardware, going to be looking for that pick to let his teammate push into A. But his teammate's all the way top broken, is of course going to rotate to B. The smart thing to do. But one of the Protective players prone. 2 of them actually on the bomb site. Very weird there, as Alpha will drop Merc despite Merc's peak. Maze with the AK onto Alpha. Cesium going to drop him. And he's going to go get the bomb. He's going to get this plant. Mirage
knows.
1v1.
Oh, that's the flash?
Smoke. Explosives planted.
Smokes come in.
Interesting choice.
Absolutely. He's an SMG. You would have expected him to take a flash, but there's a first for everything, I guess, right? Is that Cesium actually
cheating through smoke, obvious. Well, takes down Cesium anyway.
Absolutely.
Cheating through smoke, lol. You know that I don't.
9-5 is going to be the scoreline, though.
Yeah. 9-5. Could we see a bit of a comeback here from Protective? We did see the first round in the second half being picked up by Infused. Let's take it away from Yivit. See what he can do here. I know this is not Minecraft. Yivit in blue, not seeing anybody there. Let's take it over to Kex. Sees a lot of smokes. Over towards B long. Ooh, and he towards out. He doesn't get crossfired here. Well, team nading. That's one way to do it. Taking out your scope down in team nading. There's probably a little bit of rage going on in that Ventrilo server.
Indeed, as Koa's actually just done the pallet jump, gone over onto A. Mirage with that SMG onto Morgan. Koa does see him drop. Gonna get the kill. Alpha with the headshot onto Mirage. And Maze is left standing with the AK in a 1v2 situation. The bomb's going down on A. Maze has to actually stop this plant going. Has he not heard the plant or something? He didn't even attempt a wallbang there. And one behind him, which is Koa. He's going to drop him. One more to find and a bomb defuse to get. Alpha, all he has to do is play this one smart. Don't peek too much. Defend that bomb. Don't be peeking Alpha against an AK. But he's a fearless guy, so he's going to do it.
Fearless like a badger.
As he's going to run in. And
wow! How
He's
did Maze do that? AK for his SMG should not have won that.
Indeed, he zigged when he thought he was going to zag, and that is going to be 9-6 on the scoreboard. Really should have had that.
9-6. Infused pacing is starting to slow down a little bit. Give it in the meantime. Ooh, had the opportunity there to pick up ahead. Did not manage to go through with that, which is a bit of a shame on his part. Maze and Hewitt both get themselves in by. Finally, Kex picking up that kill as he should. But he's going to have some real problems here by Pillars. Nice one on Whispers, but there's another one right by Hardware. But again, Cesium, the last man standing. SMG still will be picked off, and we have actually seen a comeback here by Protective.
I'm really seeing this coming.
Yeah, especially versus the winners of I-Series, which was rather interesting.
Indeed. But CGM has actually been pushing down B recently, so I'm just going to see what he does here. He is going to opt for that fridge defense, as Koa is going to get the nade onto Yearwith, but CGM is going to get stopped in his tracks and not going to be able to do any more in this round, as Maze will drop him. Whispers coming in with the SMG onto Kex. Morgan with the kill onto Merc, the headshot there with the SMG. And there is only one protective guy protecting that A site. He's on mid A. Alpha with the AK coming in with a little bit of fire. So Mirage is against 2 Infused players on this A site. He's going to have to do a hell of a job. He gets baited out. He's just rotating to top A. Maybe not the smartest thing to do, because as soon as Infused get that mid A and get a bit of cover, they've got no chance. But he does get flashed, as Mirage will drop a nade onto Dexter. Where the hell did that come from? I did not see that.
It came from top roof.
Oh god. As Whispers will finish it up. And a huge comeback, actually.
Yeah.
9-8.
9-8. Definitely a complete and utter turnaround here. And Prior on the other server is actually leading over TCM.
What?
Yeah. Interesting. The West versus the East. Protective versus Koa. Protective versus Koa, obviously. No. Give it on top of sandbags. Can he find himself a little bit of a shot here? Not gonna happen just yet. Kex will find himself a little bit of a piece of the action. And continues through. No problem.
As Alpha has gone to this A site easily with that AK. But there is actually a protective player at the bottom, I think, or the top. This is the bottom. Yeah, he's on the stairs. So they're basically... There's one mid, there's one bottom. They don't know either. They're there. So, wow. Anyway, Whispers coming in with the SMG onto Cesium, and Alpha automatically thinking, what the hell? How did he get there? But he will pick up that frag. 1v2. Alpha can do this one. Plant going down.
There's one on Wooden, though.
Indeed, as long as Merc does not shut this guy down, he's got more of a chance to get this one.
Merc sitting just on top of Wooden, waiting for the opportunity to arise. Alpha AKing it up. Oh, getting slightly picked up. Merc waiting on that Wooden. There he comes. Takes down Alpha. It's time for a defuse. It's 9-9.
Wasn't it like 8-4 and now it's 9-8?
Oh, yeah.
Or 9-9 now. Wow. Infused need to do something differently because they can't let Protective keep getting these rounds.
Nope, it's 9-9. We have ourselves a game.
I think Infused just need to go for an all-out rush this round. But only time will tell if that will happen. Let's bring it up with first-hand man, Dexter Morgan. Let's see from his point of view if he can do that. He had a great A spawn, but actually retreated back to the alley. Maybe not maybe the best option, as Koa will get dropped from that nade from Maze. The Deagle coming in, wow!
Through the smoke.
Right across the map, through the smoke. Doing it in style with that Deagle.
Yeah, does not pick himself one. Other protective player sitting right on top of A high. Kex in the meantime, going for a full-on Deagle bro stat tactic. My apologies. And continue forward, leaving the scope of what it is. Oh, I need to watch out he doesn't get... Yeah, exactly. He can get... Exactly. Merc in a cheeky little position. But the call is already coming out from Cesium and Alpha. Cesium is going to put down the fire. The bomb is being planted. And now it's time to fall back. Because it's just Whispers and Mirage. Whispers get himself another one. Oh, you're kidding. That's a hat trick.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It's 10-9 for the first time in this series. We will find ourselves with a Turkish team leading the fray. Protective leading over Infused Thermal Take here at the Team Dignitas Alienware Cup, number 13, COD4.
I don't know what Infused are doing wrong. They're getting the bomb down, but they can't defend it. The easiest thing they're not doing, but...
Well, Mirage is already dead, so that helps.
Yeah, that probably will help indeed. As Merc will land a nade, though, in reply. As Cesium is, again, rushing down this B alley. Going to be looking for some picks to get onto that B side. Looks like a mid/B. One's actually in the mid-arches. Koa going to finish him off there. And Cesium does tag him up. Does see someone in bottom hardware? No, he didn't. I swear he saw him. Well, I did anyway, but he didn't. Kex with a frag as well. Kex with the second. Is he going to get the third? He's just going to retreat to A, though. The bomb's top broken. It looks like he's going to be rotating.
Why would anybody be there, Yivit? Because Kex is getting himself the hat trick. Why would he look there? There's no reason for him to look in that general direction.
And his team even had Bialy, so there would have been a call.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Team probably just messed up.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, oh, dead. Set nade coming out from Kex all the way up towards A. Can he find anything? Not just yet. Up on towards Glitch. Anybody there? Nobody there. However, it's now even Stevens. It's 10-10. And there is no tiebreakers here. We will go to overtime if we need to. If we'll need to, we will go all the way. First base gone. Second base gone. Third base, oh yeah, home run. Lycan down. So far, Kex is the man to play. Looking to get himself a kill just outside of hardware. Not even thinking he's going for... Wow, Yivit getting himself a assist. And now Alpha's all by himself.
Indeed. Bialy going to get the headshot. He's got 2 more to find though. Has got the bombs. So that's a little tiny bit of an advantage on his side. But he's still got Merc and Mirage to find. Key word there is Mirage, as he has got that SMG.
Man, he's sitting on top of sandbags, isn't he? No, he's... Oh,
yeah,
well.
Merc's on top of sandbags.
Yeah.
And then... and Alpha's actually got himself onto A. He actually has seen the guy on top sandbag. He's actually got onto A. No problemo.
Yeah.
He has been spotted. And he's going to get taken down from the back. It was a good attempt, but wasn't good enough.
No, not enough indeed. Protective may have broken Infused Thermal Tank. Oh, Yivit, what a way to kick it off here. Taking out Kex down with a little flick of the wrist. And that is going to put Infused on the back foot. Not having their scope is not going to allow them to clean out any of the sites. And have to rely a little bit more on their AKs to do the long-range shooting, SMGs. Koa, sitting steady, right by pillars. Maybe can move towards B. Just outside of hardware, there's nobody going to be here because all of the protected players are just outside of A. But there's still the bomber, i.e. more liquid, is still on long.
I think Infused are playing Protective's game on attack now. Look how slow they are.
Yeah, they're not being, again, not very aggressive. But then again, Protective have been very, very quick to send their SMGs into that A site all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Infused maybe need to, I don't know, suggest maybe a flash or a few nades going in on back A, because obviously the nades they're doing now ain't working. Maybe they should try some late ones.
Yeah, just stagger their nades a little bit.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Cesium remains 1v3, another clutch. One of the Infused players, not going to happen. Deagle down from Mirage.
Protective are in match point. If they win this, they will go on towards the grand final of this tournament.
Absolutely.
Interesting play. Right now, the only thing that Infused can do is force off overtime. And what a comeback it is here from Protective versus Western Europe's, one of Western Europe's best teams. Wow, Maze. Tags up one, sees another one coming up, and Koba and Cesium both down. I don't see it happening for Infused right now. Oh, hat trick for Maze.
Special play. Just need that one special play from Kex. Kex, if there's any time to go huge, it's now.
Yeah,
as he will get the first. Looking for the second, not going to happen. And that's going to be it.
There you have it. Team Infused are out. As Protective will move on towards the grand final versus whoever is playing there. It's going to be either TCM or I'm sorry?
Fryer, I think.
All right, or Briar. So either one of those teams will be meeting the Turkish lineup. It's currently 10-5 for TCM. So if you want to watch that matchup, it's currently being streamed on the other stream server, which is being promoted in the chat logs right now. So go check that out. We're going to go for a quick break ourselves because we need to get ready for this grand final here on Chaos TV, made possible by Medion. We'll be right back with you.